Yo, it's all good. Hey, yo, my cat just swatted me, bro. The fuck? All right. He like he didn't like that story.
What's up, dude? You turn the cat noises into a real cat? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yo,
crazy.
Cat's
manifested.
been that cat's been
Manifestation.
creeping the whole episode, dude, waiting for his
Yeah,
turn.
finally showed up.
I spoke to that. I spoke to that. Calvin and Lawz in a bar back with a new episode of I spoke to that. I spoke to that. Oh.
Needed that.
Captain Queasy on the street, looking for me to. Wait a minute, no, I take it back.
That was good. That was
We're
good.
not. We're not. I take it back.
Dude,
You gotta
that's
do it now
sick.
that we're one.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. One
Fuck yeah,
gullet.
dude. One gullet. I love it. All right, welcome to another episode of our Smoke to That. This is episode 11, The Fifth Element, with a special guest, DJ Queasy, in the freaking place. You
What
got
up,
Ep, you
though?
got Lawz, you got
Yes,
Calvin.
sir.
What's up, dudes?
Dude, just
Yeah,
Yeah,
stoked to have Queasy here. It's been
for
a minute.
real.
so hyped to be here, y'all. It's my
Yeah,
favorite
man.
show.
Dude, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
It's the best show I've ever done.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
fire.
same. Best show I've ever been a part of.
Dude,
Best
appreciate you
show I've been
being
on.
here. Yeah, what's up with you guys? How was your day? How's everybody doing? We'll start Ep, how you doing up there?
Hey, we're here. We're here.
Yep.
Flim Basinger, baby. Flim Basinger. We're getting through it though.
Hey, we got to do it. What about you, Lozzie? What's been good, dude?
Hey, just
Quick
had a
check-in.
good day. Had a good day. Watched the movie today. That way it'd be
Mm-hmm.
nice and fresh. Now
Mm-hmm.
we here. Got the yerb. Trying to get some of those.
Get that sponsorship.
There you
Yerba
go.
mate.
Oh, get it.
Revelberry.
Drink of the
Yep.
guys.
Yeah, dude. Gives me the jitters, but sponsor us. I drink it too quick. I get anxious. But sponsor us, dude. What about you, Queasy? What you been up to, man?
Man, chilling, assembled a queen bed frame today. Feel real accomplished.
Okay. I
After
like
that,
that.
peeps the film on the Hiss.
Ooh.
There you go.
The VHS, dude. Look at mine. Oh, you can't see it. Just skunked. It got
Let's
Oh
ripped up
man.
go.
in it got ripped up in the how do you do this one?
Oh,
Oh, there you
damn.
go.
Yeah.
Oh
It got ripped
no,
up.
for real?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Got fucked.
hey, just leave it next. Well, you'll probably find another copy. I was gonna say I could repair
Yeah.
that. You just, a little bit of scissors, some clear tape,
Yep.
right back
Oh,
in
dude, I
action.
just smashed it on the ground. Oops.
More tape. More tape.
More
More
tape.
tape.
I thought you said I could get another one, dude.
I should have started with the repair first. Sorry.
I'd threw that shit on the ground real quick. Sick, dude. Yes, we watched The Fifth Element. What a fucking classic, timeless movie. And let's get into it, dude. Queasy,
Futuristic.
why'd you pick this movie as the movie you wanted to watch? Oh,
It's definitely a favorite from like my childhood. I feel
hmm
like what was that like 97 is when it dropped?
yep,
hmm
yep.
Yep.
And
Correct.
my homeboy Ricky brought it over. He rented it from Blockbuster on
Shout out Ricky.
Halloween and we
Shout out
watched
Ricky.
it. What up, Rick?
Yeah,
Mm.
that timeline adds up too because the movie came out in May of '97.
Yes, 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 yes. So for it to come out in that time, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I just remember eating a bag of candy, watching it for the first time. Like, this movie's wild as hell.
Hell yeah, dude.
So
And
good.
Okay.
thought it was only right to tap in with this film.
Yeah, dude. It's a great movie, and it is a timeless classic that's aged very well. And if you don't know what the movie is, it's a freaking movie with Bruce Willis, and I'll read the back of the VHS for the people who haven't watched it. If you didn't watch it beforehand, you're missing the point of this fucking show. You gotta watch the movie.
You don't know what
Gotta
we're
watch the
talking
movie.
about.
Yeah, dude, exactly. Don't
Yeah,
fucking listen to us.
because we might not convince you to watch it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You got to get through it first. But it's about a New York cab driver named Corbin Dallas, and I'm not even gonna read the back because I just know what the movie's about. And he's like, it's like set in, it's set it's set in the future, and he's like clearly like used to be a military guy or a cop or some shit, but now he's a fucking cab driver. And there's this supreme being, Lilu, who gets reincarnated through this fucking machinery, and then she escapes her little machinery thing, falls into his cab, and now they got to save the fucking world. And that's basically, And then there's obviously a bad guy, Zorg, and the fucking whatever the weird alien dudes are called. I do not know.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called.
Yeah,
Right. Those guys.
These guys right here.
I just watched this movie 2 hours ago. What are they called?
Literally, what the fuck are they called? I watched it with the phone out, taking notes, and still didn't write nothing down about them. But hey,
right?
Yeah.
Secret of the Ooze energy type cats. I can't even explain it.
You know what they made me think of?
Exactly, dude.
They definitely made me think of the Mario Brothers movie. Remember the joints with the little heads?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And those like alien robot guys with the little heads, I think they're the Mondo Shawan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And definitely that Mario Brothers energy for sure.
Mondo Shawan is fire. I gotta put that in a rap tune. That's good.
Oh,
good
yeah.
thing to rap about, yeah. No, this movie is sick, dude. So yeah, it's got Chris Tucker in it, and yeah, man. How was it like rewatching it? I don't know if you guys have watched it in a long time. Did it feel like, you see anything new that you were like, oh shit, I didn't remember this? Or was it just like you've seen it so many times?
Yeah, I mean, Debo was president. I mean, I feel like I knew that prior, but it was like a nice reminder.
Yeah, exactly. I always forget.
R.I.P. Tiny, man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Tiny, yeah.
Serious.
Yeah, dude. And Corbin Dallas is like just such a badass name.
Such a
Like
badass.
badass name, dude. With the orange tank. Bruce Willis just a freaking stud, dude. Just a stud muffin. Fucking what a sicko. What a good time. Yeah. Yeah, I've watched this movie so many times. One of those ones I probably watch at least once a year. So at this point it's just like one of them comfort movies.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Definitely.
I still don't like the lady singing, the little opera part.
Oh, the diva.
Yeah.
The blue chick.
Yeah, I don't know this part always just like irritates me.
Yeah, I never liked that part. I was like, why the fuck did they put this weak shit in here? Love the movie though, but I'm just like, did we need this?
Dude,
I don't
I'm glad
know.
we all thought that.
Yeah, dude, it always kind of annoys me. I'm like, all right, get it over with, but it's sick because Lilu's like kicking ass. So it's like,
Yeah.
but yeah, that song
exactly.
It's a good juxtaposition, but like throw some tomatoes at you know what? It's fine. It deserves to be there. It deserves to be there.
You did
He
your
was
thing.
containing the stones, you know? They had to-
yeah, exactly. Maybe that's why it was so fucking annoying.
I always forget about that part too.
Right? Bruce had to get like,
It is a decently long movie too, so I feel like when I usually watch it, I usually probably don't finish it, so I always forget the ending.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
He did have to reach into her. Yeah, dude. It is because I was watching, I was like 40 minutes in, I'm like, oh, this shit is just getting started. They're like laying the foundation.
Yeah.
But I did see that the writer and director, like he wrote this as like a novel. The Fifth Element is a novel when he was like 14 or 15.
Whoa.
And then adapted it into a movie like, 15 years later or whatever, when he was already an established director. I was like, oh shit, that's crazy.
Exactly.
That's cool as hell.
It's a deep world he created. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, that's sick, dude. I mean, it
Jeez.
makes sense when you think about the movies. Like, oh, dude, it's like this perfect chick. It's just like hella perfect, and she's gonna save the world. It's like some horn dog 15-year-old stuff. So
Yeah, it is kind of
Yeah.
horny for real.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why he's like, ooh, kiss her while she's sleeping.
Yo, you know, 14 years old too. I wrote, he
I
kissed her while she
I
was
was like,
asleep.
I was
Sus.
like, I don't think you
Yeah,
should do
super
that.
sus.
Dude, that's funny.
Sussy rhymes. Sussy
He
rhymes.
the director
Seriously.
did the director did end up marrying whatever her name is, Mia or whatever.
Mila?
Mila Jokovic.
Mila
Oh,
Jokovic,
huh.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
During this movie, he had his wife
She-
around, and then he ended up, you know,
Damn,
scooting,
that's
Yo.
crazy.
scooting. Yeah, then ended up marrying her. She was
Oh,
19.
man.
He was like 38.
Oh, hell no.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, so and this dude also did The Professional or whatever.
Oh
And
shit.
that
Oh,
movie's
okay.
like,
Seeing a theme here.
Oh.
Seeing a weird
yeah,
theme.
Okay.
exactly.
All right. Well,
And that was, yeah.
we got to start the episode over. Today we
What did we watch this week?
we
Harry and the Hendersons?
we watched Kindergarten Cop. It was great.
Yo, we can talk about Kindergarten right now.
Yeah, dude. What about that Arnold, man?
A little double feature.
Yeah. So yeah,
Damn.
we're not condemning any of this weird Frenchman's behavior, but I
Yeah.
did see that through line, and I was like, I wish I wouldn't have read that. So now I told you guys to possibly ruin this movie for you.
Knowledge is power, man.
Yeah,
gotta know.
exactly. You
Yeah.
feel me? I was trying to
Yeah.
tell my buddy yesterday about Cheez-Its and how bad they are for you. He said, "Stop, man. I don't want to know because I love Cheez-Its and I respect that. Because I know, and I still might eat a Cheez-It every now and again."
For sure.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Dangerously cheesy.
Yeah, dude. Exactly. So, what else about this movie besides that? Anybody else got any facts? We got Factoid Boy over there. Got anything
Let's see
for me?
what facts. You want to know the budget is 90 million, and
Okay,
then the
okay.
box office gross was 263 million worldwide.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Whoa.
That's
That's pretty
real
good.
good.
But it was technically a flop in America, which is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like when it dropped. I don't know about a flop, but it was like undersold what they were expecting.
It's
But
probably too
worldwide,
early.
that's crazy. Yeah, that was a lot of it was that. It was like people were walking out the theaters, little million, like, what the fuck kind of movie is this?
Dang.
But yeah, I'm like, I don't remember that. I remember going
Yeah.
and seeing it in the theaters and
I
being
re-
freaking stoked.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
the
well.
first time I watched it. You know how the beginning is kind of slow. So I was younger, and
Mhm.
I was like, eh. And then all of a sudden, you're in his apartment, and the bed slides in. He gets the little machine,
Yeah.
that little thing that has the cigarettes.
Yeah.
The
And I was like,
cat.
oh. And
The
then he
long
got
Yeah.
filters.
Yeah, the long
Yeah.
filter sig.
Long as hell. He's trying to quit. It's like the quitting pack or something. So he's like smoking a
Oh,
little bit.
dude.
the long filters are so good.
The cat. So good. The sound effects was hitting. Put me right back in the movie, dude. Meow. Yeah, the cat, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Sick, dude. Sick
Oh,
sound
man, that
effects.
cat.
That's good radio. That's good radio. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's that damn, dude. That's a lot of money, man. That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, they
90
went
million is
crazy.
crazy too. That's a crazy thought to put $90 million into this movie. Dude, it's nuts. Also,
Right.
Mel Gibson, that's who the director, he wanted Mel Gibson to play the main character to be Corbin
Oh,
Dallas.
really?
Yeah. It would have been
Whoa.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it would have been as good or not. Who knows?
Yeah, would
that's
he
a
have had the blonde hair like that too?
Yeah. It
I
would have
just-
been
Short
extra
hair like that?
controversial though.
Yeah, I think Bruce Willis he was just too perfect for the role. Like,
Oh yeah,
and
for
I,
sure.
and
Yeah.
I, and at the time, like he's the guy. He's the guy. So
He's
it's
the
like
guy.
he was
It's
the
Bruce.
guy.
He's a freaking guy, dude.
It's the freaking guy.
Bruce hit it.
Then you got Chris Tucker.
Dude, he's so good. Like,
Good old
when you
Ruby.
first see him, he has the paintbrush and he's just going across the paper, signing autographs just with a single stroke. And then he keeps like people to get away too. So good.
Yeah, dude.
So good.
Character.
Yeah.
Character.
Ruby Rod. I guess Prince was supposed to be there for the role, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Cast him. And I guess for the touring, he couldn't do it. And it was between Chris Tucker and Jamie Foxx.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Damn. You don't really lose either way.
Yeah.
Right? But
you don't lose either way. But Chris did it.
Yeah, I don't know if Jamie Foxx has the same scream, like that scream that's
true. No.
He does is fucking iconic.
That's like
Friday. The best.
That Friday scream.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That high register. Yeah.
Homeboy heard that and he was like, I need him for my movie.
Yeah, dude.
And before you even see Ruby, you're gonna hear that voice early in the movie. You're like, wait, who? Because for some people, they're like, I don't know who the hell this guy is. And they know now.
They know now. He's on the radio. Cosmos, dude.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The hair's crazy.
Inspired Cisco to go blonde, dude. That's a random fact that I just made up. I don't know if that's true or not.
I believe it.
Dude.
It's true now.
Don't put the timelines together. I don't know. When did the song come out?
Speaking of which, who's your favorite member of Dru Hill?
None of them.
Dude, the song came out in 1999.
Okay, yeah, but that was when he was platinum.
Okay.
Right. I don't know. Probably. I don't know the members of Dru Hill, to be honest with you. I know Cisco.
Me either. I'm just making conversation.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Cisco.
Yeah.
I know.
There's like
Drew.
Thick dude.
Drew.
And
Hill.
Maybe
There's
Hill.
Like two
honestly,
There's
probably
Cisco,
Hill.
2 Hills, 2 Drews.
Drew. Yeah, I fuck with those guys, dude.
yeah, those guys are good.
That's sick, dude. That's a good
incredible scene right here. Incredible scene.
Yeah, it's a badass scene. I like the McDonald's, pulling up to the McDonald's and shit with the big on the wall. Just being lazy,
Those fries did not get cold fast.
No, dude.
Those fries were piping.
Yeah,
like
they had one box.
Yeah. Dude, piping hot, bro. I like also when she falls and she's trying to talk and he's like, I only speak 2 languages, English and bad English. I'm like, oh, that's
respect.
That's just a terrible line, but amazing.
Yeah.
It's like when you read that, you're like, that's terrible. When Bruce Willis says it, he's like, oh, man, you're like, oh, I'm fucking sick. He's a badass guy, dude. That's all the factoids I have about this movie. Yeah, I don't know. Is there any other scenes you guys really like fucked with or stick with you over the years?
I feel like Zorg. Wait, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You good.
Oh, Zorg's like stress, evil, sweat.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I can't stop thinking about that.
Yeah, dude, the gross sweat. Like the dude who what's that guy, Bill Paxton or some shit? The guy who plays Zorg. He hates the movie. He was not stoked. He did it so he did it so like he could get another movie made or whatever. So he did it as a favor basically, and he's like he fucking hates it. I'm like, gosh, he killed the role though.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's perfect for it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Gary Oldman?
Gary Oldman, there you go. I don't know what name I said.
I knew who you're talking about because I have a picture right here, so it sounded right.
Yeah, no, it works. It works.
That's a funny name, Gary Oldman.
Yeah, he killed this role.
Yeah. Well, he hated it. He didn't like the movie.
He hated it.
Perfect villain.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. Still being a freaking villain, dude.
The Luke
Fucking
Perry
villain.
sighting, after
Yep.
90210.
Yep.
That was kind of cool to start a movie. Also, I mean, I don't know who here listened to him, but Tricky, was he right arm, right?
Yeah, oh
That
yeah.
was crazy. At that
Yep.
time, it was just like that was, I don't know, he was a icon to a lot of people in the UK garage scene and
Oh yeah.
everything going on over there. So that was cool. I remember that. I was like, oh shit, I forgot Homeboy was in this movie.
Yeah, I did forget about that. Not very many cameos, but that's a good one.
Yeah,
That was a good
a
one.
real good one.
Yeah, who knows when that will come out, but it's something we've been cooking on.
For a little bit.
Don't steal it. Nobody steal it. Maybe Lawz edit this shit out. Maybe I never said that. Maybe I never.
Wait.
Yeah, maybe I never said that, dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
did you just fart, dude? Did you just fart?
I farted. Yeah. That's what we said. Put that in there.
Well, that's what I think I heard something.
We had to cut it. We had to cut it, and then we're back.
Oh, my bad, y'all. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh shit! Did you got a cat back there, or what? Is there a cat back there, or what?
Your cat part?
Yeah, cat farted. My bad. I'll throw it outside. That's cool.
That's my fault, dog.
Throw it out like Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah, exactly. It's still farting while you throw it.
He just lands and looks back. It's like, oh shit, I forgot he can land on his feet. Well, he'll be back in the morning.
See, we have be writing shows inside of shows, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shows. Man, lovely. Well, if we don't have anything else to talk about with this movie, I'd say I'll smoke to that, and then let's get to rating this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm down to rate.
Yeah.
It ain't easy being Queasy. It ain't easy being Queasy. I might blow chunks if you're squeezy. It ain't easy being Queasy.
You'll have to watch it.
Woo! Yo, good looks. It's an honor.
There you go.
Had to make you a custom. It ain't easy being Queasy theme song.
That was fire as hell.
Smoke to that podcast. Yeah, dude.
Damn.
It was our pleasure.
Is it true that you'll blow chunks if somebody squeezes you? Or was that just like lyrics in the song?
It'll happen. All you gotta do is look at me.
That's a real fact. That's a real fact. Like I didn't know because it was like in there. It was like in a song, but I don't know if it's in a song if it means it's always true. So
definitely facts.
Happy to clear that up, dude. Sick. Freaking sick.
Yeah, thanks for the info. Thanks for the facts.
This is my life.
It really isn't easy being this Queasy. I will blow chunks. At any moment, I will blow chunks.
Fair warning, everyone.
Oh, shit.
That's good, dude. That's good stuff, dude. All right, who wants to go first? We're rating this fucking movie, The Fifth Element. The Fifth Element. I keep calling it Fifth Element, but it's the.
I do the
Fifth
same
Element.
thing.
Oh, not to be confused.
Too.
Yeah, not to be confused with the four elements of hip hop. This is a movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No breakdancing involved.
Looking forward to.
Yeah, not this time, guys. All right, Lawz, what are you rating it? What are you rating The Fifth Element?
I'm definitely gonna give it 5 bong hits because
as you should.
It's sick. I'm gonna give it 1 Lilu multi-pass.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna give it 1 Ruby Rod haircut.
Sick, dude.
Oh yeah,
that's fire.
I like that. I like that. Who's up next? Who wants to? You got more?
No.
Okay. Yep, you're up.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it 3 Sophia Goffs because she
Yep.
legend in the modeling game.
Hmm.
Uh I hope I'm not stealing this from Queasy, but uh gotta give it one long cigarette.
That's good. That's perfect. Oh, it's so good. Me just cross that off real quick. Yeah, I actually wrote that. Thanks.
Oh, hey, shit, we got.
Right.
My
And
bad, dog.
you can always share rating.
Yeah.
So
It's true.
good,
It's
The
true.
whole time when I was watching, I was just like, okay, this has to be in my rating. This
right?
cigarette is crazy.
Yeah, dude, that's a good
What a
one.
wild
Damn.
time. 3,000 years. What a wild time.
Right?
I'm
Yeah.
also gonna give it one cat's meow.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
that's
five,
good.
it's a
Yeah, that's
five
good.
all around. It's a great movie.
Yeah, great
Like
movie.
you said in the start, it holds up.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
a
great
long
movie and a
watch.
great rating.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Great rating. Great watch.
Real
Hilarious. All right,
good.
Queasy. I'll let you go next. What's your rating of The Fifth Element?
All right. 5 bong hits or 6 bong hits.
Ooh.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
there we
Oh
go.
Fuck with
shit.
Switching it
me.
up. I like that. I like
Oh
that.
damn.
Which doesn't make any sense. But you know
Came
what I
out
Nah,
mean.
swinging.
no,
Nah,
that's
dude,
themed
that's
out.
sick.
That's themed
That's
out
so
for
sick.
sure. I'm jealous.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
me
that was
too.
crazy.
That's hard.
That was crazy.
I should have
Uh,
gone next.
Yeah, killed that.
3 rubber orange G-Unit tanks, like Bruce was wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's hard.
He had the
That's
open
hard.
back too. That was wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Let's see. Let's see. One Gemini croquette winning dream trip for 2 at Floss in Paradise.
Damn, all right,
Yep.
scratch that off my list. That's a good one.
And finally, one hotel of 1,000 follies, lollies, and Lincoln lollies. A magic fountain flow of nonstop wine, women, and hoochie coochie coo.
Yeah.
Oh,
As
damn, that
usual.
was good. That was a good one. That was
That's a great
Yeah,
be-
review.
top tier.
best guess rating we've had so far. Sorry, Verbs and Steves. Verbs doesn't watch it. Sorry, Steves.
What's up, y'all? My
Love
boys.
you too, dog, man. All right. Well, shit. A lot of pressure now. Pressure's on for my rating of The Fifth Element. I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it 5 bong hits and a little a little joint because they were smoking a joint at some point in the movie. So some 5 bong hits in a doobie. And then let's see. I'm gonna rate it a pair of space titties.
Yeah.
Sideboard.
Because there's some space titties in the movie, and I was always sick as a kid when there was
Yeah,
titties
for
in the
sure.
movie. I'm not afraed to say it. When you
Yeah.
were young and there was tits in a movie, you were fucking stoked.
Dude, hey, the director wrote it when he was 14. It only makes sense.
This
It
checks
only
out.
makes sense, dude. That's sick. All right, so I'm gonna give it a pair of space titties, a gut punch through the glass.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna,
Ooh.
cause that was
Oh,
sick. I'm gonna give it some white girl dreadlocks and a and a big bada boom and a big bada
There-
boom.
bada boom. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's good.
Oh, it's fire.
That's
That's
the
a great
rating.
review. That's a great rating.
And so that's our rating of The Fifth Element. What a sick movie.
Yeah, let
Out
us
there.
know
So
what you
good.
rate it in the comments.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly, dude.
Rate it
Now let's,
yourself.
now let's get into it. We got a special guest here. It ain't
No
easy being
way.
Queasy.
What? Yo, that's me, baby.
It ain't easy being Queasy.
Damn, someone must be looking at me.
Oh yeah, you got squeezed.
Bro, I didn't even put an image in there or nothing. It just,
Dang it.
it
Really?
just,
That's pretty
it
spot
knew,
on. I mean, I
dude.
have a blue hat. That's definitely me.
Yeah, now I'm a little bummed I didn't make it have a beanie, but hey, yeah. Oh, there you
All
go.
right.
This is
Guy's
spot
peeking into
on.
his own. He's squeezing into his own mouth.
It's his own. It's okay. It's his own.
Yeah, it is.
This is
Not weird.
incredible. Oh my
It's not
God.
weird. All right, so
So
we should tell people about the Queasel, man, or you can tell the people about yourself. How did you let's do the origin story of like who did you meet first? Was it Lawz? What's the
Right
deal?
on. Yes. So, in high school, I was hanging out with Tim Williams, High Res,
mm-hmm.
and we were kicking it with Randy, Randall Wyatt,
Mm-hmm.
and me and Randy kind of connected, and then he connected to do some cuts on his album, and that's where I met Flip.
Oh, sick.
Yep.
And the same day, Ep, I met you. You came over to do a session. I think
Yes,
Trey came
sir.
over that day too.
Yeah.
And it's monumental day. Like I remember
Yeah.
you rolled up with the dunks and like the raincoat and the sweats, and I was like, that's fresh. Like
Yeah.
That's
I
sick.
wonder what I wonder what notes I had off. That's tight.
Sounded like some like orange joints.
Huh.
Mhm.
Trying to remember the specific ones, but fire.
Tell
But that was
you
like
what, they were cheap.
2000. Yo, let's go.
They were cheap. Special time.
Yeah, I was wondering what
Special
year
time.
that was.
That was like 2005,
Wow.
Yeah, that
sick.
sounds about right.
Sick.
and then pretty much started kicking it at Flips, and then that's where I met you, Lawz, and
Yeah.
Yep.
Anon and Stalemate. Elmac was up in there.
Yep.
Like Flip's basement, like people were just coming through. Like
For
you
real.
shouldn't have never knew.
Mm-hmm.
And
It was a spot.
It's a spot.
yeah, just doing shows at the Hawthorne, and like we connected for Rook's Point for
Yeah,
the
that's
group,
right.
and
Yeah.
Tony's Hookah Lounge. I know y'all
man.
talked about Tony's too. I've been watching the
Mhm.
episodes.
What a wild time.
Yeah.
Those are some times.
Let's get one.
Crazy.
Let me get a story about Tony's Hookah Lounge. What's the wild time at the Tony Hookah Lounge? Not to put anybody on the spot, but can you think of one? I never went. I think that was before
Dude.
my time of
Let
moving
me
up to
see.
Portland.
Yeah, that was like a couple years before.
Stalemate, and Anon would all get there, and me and Stalemate would each get 2 deuces of Mickey's, and we'd just open it and just kill it, and then go in. That was
I need to send a picture.
That was so long ago, dude. We were so young.
Hold
Dude,
on.
that's
Right,
sick.
I know I have a picture.
That's sicko
Maybe
behavior.
not.
Were you guys like chilling in a section doing hookahs, like smoking the hookahs, or what was it?
I mean, some
Yeah,
people
like
were, but we would kick it outside a bunch too. There would be shows.
Yeah, fools
Right?
would roll deep.
Oh.
Yeah, fools would have like people would have shows there.
So it had like a little
and,
dance
like,
floor area and a stage and shit as well.
it had a main floor, and then on the left side was like the stage and the hookahs and everything. And then we were outside like 80% of the time. Like
Exactly.
Okay.
no
That's pretty much
exaggeration,
everywhere
like,
we went, though.
yeah, like
Yeah.
20 deep
Yeah.
at all times.
Dude,
Like,
even remember heavy rotation?
oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Same thing. I was outside 90% of the time. It'd get hot. It'd get real
It
hot.
get hot.
It
That
get
little
real
hallway
hot.
style, like, damn. That's
Both.
wild. Damn.
That's sick, dude.
Heavy
Yo.
rotation was tight. That was like, what, every Friday or Saturday?
I think
It
it
might
was
have been
every
Saturday.
Saturday. 'Cause,
Right.
yeah, it
And
was. I mean, it's just a few years later when things start really kicking off at the Fix, and then that's when everyone was like, okay,
Fix was the shit.
that was a special
yeah.
time.
Yeah. Someday Lounge.
yeah.
That was a spot, dude. Abe, the sound guy there, that was my guy. Fuck with Abe.
Shout out Abe. Shout out Abe. He was tight.
He,
Yeah.
he was
Alright.
tight. He was super down. They let me smoke bong hits in the green room and shit. It was fucking sick. So I got to just
Yeah,
like always
great
almost
place.
like pull up there and have the bong. We did so many shows there and events and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Those are sick times. The neck brace and stuff, all that.
Neck brace.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. I think
Like
I
the
remember there's
beach
like a
show braces.
420 neck brace. I remember like we got to kick it,
Hmm.
Calvin. Like one of the first times I feel like at
Hmm.
one of those. It was the 420 neck brace because I think what he
That's
had
tight.
like it was like a Kanye shirt with like a Jesus piece, but it was Jesus with a Kanye piece shirt.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
I have,
remember that.
yeah, yeah, dude. I have
Old
hoodie,
school.
that
Way
hoodie.
oh the
Yep.
hoodie, yeah.
Yeah, it was like exactly. Yep.
I
That
think
shit was
yeah.
hard.
Fear Hazard
Yep.
was
That's
there.
sick.
Like,
Yeah, it
damn,
was
like
probably like Theory. I did a few of those, but that one might have been. Was that when Stewie like brought the computer?
yes.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
whole
I
yeah,
desktop.
remember that.
That was
I
kind
yeah.
of
He had the
sick.
whole
remember that.
desktop. He brought his PC, big ass
Brought his
desktop
whole
to
He
on
PC.
killed it.
stage. He did kill it. I
Yeah.
Yo,
think Flip Flop was it Flip Flop was the other person? I think Flip Flop. I know Flip was there.
I think
Can't remember
Trox
the
was
other one.
there.
Yeah. Flip was there. Trox was there.
drugs,
Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody
Well,
was
did
there.
Stalemate do it?
Nah, not that
I
night.
don't. I don't think
Because
that
it would
time.
only been like
No.
it was only like four producers.
Okay.
Yeah. I
And
Right.
don't think Stale did.
but anyway, if the neck brace for people who are listening who don't know was a thing that this guy Dave Naughty would throw. He was a dope producer and rapper, and it was just a beat showcase. And it'd be like
Yeah,
four
exactly.
producers, and we'd all like play a minute or 2 minute of a beat, and he would like talk about it or give us some. I don't know if he ever like gave us themes or anything, but we just played a bunch of beats, is what I remember,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
I had
So
a good time.
good.
It was
It was
tight.
fun. I would show with the MPC 2500 and the SP 606, throw on SP 606 in a mixer and kind of like DJ the beats with those two things because I didn't really have a laptop that worked at the time. So
Man,
yeah,
fire.
Yeah.
that's what we're
Great
doing. So
times.
that was a good time. So were you guys in a group then? Is that what I just heard? Or no? Brooks Point?
Yeah.
Brooks Point?
Yeah, Looks
Y-
Point.
Yeah. Yeah. It was basically we like. So we like. Uh. K Rock and Xavier. They had like a crew, and
Hmm.
then Randy and I were already working on some stuff, kind of like
Hmm.
what Queasy was saying. And then it was like me, Randy, and Trey. And then
Right.
It was just like this meshes well. Like Queasy's funny as hell. We all like the same shit. Like
Hmm.
let's just let's just get down and see what's up.
Hell yeah.
So fun. Oh my
And
God.
and then the first time like I knew that I like really love Queasy is when we went to his crib and I went to his room and I was like, there's like two fools that love clips as much as I do.
Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
okay.
That's right. I
Yeah,
remember.
dude.
Damn, that's right. I remember when the Mr. Me Too single came out, like the single before Hell After the Fury came out, and
Uh,
we did a show at the Hawthorne Theater, and there would be a point when we in Rook's Point where we would just do freestyles, and I threw on the Mr. Me Too beat, and you were spitting over it, and that shit is on YouTube still.
oh
Oh
Is
shit.
it?
shit.
I gotta find
Yeah.
that. How do you
Damn.
find
Okay.
that, dude? I'm gonna
Yo,
hit
gotta
it up
consult the
now.
Oracle on that one.
Shit.
The
I'm gonna
Supreme
do
Being.
some deep diving, dude. I'm gonna hit up Lilu and see what if she can help me
Yeah,
out.
see what
Yeah,
Lilo can conjure.
exactly.
Yeah,
Come on,
dude.
Lilo.
Come on, man. All right,
Yeah, great times.
I'm gonna save that for later.
Damn, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
Damn,
sick.
yeah.
Dude,
that's wild.
I
Yeah,
thought
it was
some.
just,
I was gonna say I thought someone was gonna rate it the elemental stones.
I had that's a
I didn't want
that's
to
a good
take
one,
too
dude.
many, because I go first. So I'm like, I don't want to take all the.
I know I had
that
a
would have been
few.
great one.
That's
I had
fire.
White Pussycat. I had
Yeah.
a two-time and slut, but I didn't know if that's
Damn.
too deep of a cut.
Damn.
I had a
That's
few
crazy.
on
Yo.
there. I didn't want to do too many, but I was yeah, some of the tuck.
Yeah,
The
some of
hefty
them,
Dude.
list.
some of them are hard to like search something to go right there, especially when it's like certain scenes in the movie. I'm like, am I gonna have to like take a picture of my screen?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
you might have to.
Or
You might have
screenshot.
to.
For
You might
sure.
For
have to.
real.
I'm definitely gonna have to screenshot.
Yeah, bro.
Damn. Yeah, I kind of
That's
wanted to
sick.
rate it the robot bartender, give it one robot bartender that says,
Yeah.
"You want some more?"
That's
I
a
used to
good
say
one.
that so much back in the day. You want some more?
Yeah, dude.
Like all the time.
That's a great one.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
a
a
good
great
one.
one.
That's hard, dude. Yeah. Well, all great ratings still. All great ratings still. Damn. So when did the group disband? Back to the Queasy talk with the sick background.
That's
Uh,
insane.
Hell, dude, come
Ooh.
on, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just like
Crab scratch.
crab scratch. Yeah.
Who hated who
Yeah.
hated who? Give us the tea. What's the tea, dude? I want
Everybody.
Yeah.
want the
Just a group
tea,
of bad
dude.
guys. Just a group
Yeah.
of bad guys, dude.
Yeah.
All
Not
all of
man.
them, all of them are like the nicest people you'll meet.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Things were
Like,
never the same since the accident.
yeah, dude. I'm like, how did that happen with the nicest dudes on the planet all in a rap group together?
Damn.
You know?
They're just too nice
Yeah, I
to
don't
say anything, so
remember.
they
I
don't
don't
say
even
anything.
know. We just,
No,
Yeah, I
for
guess
real.
they
Like I really
it's a
don't.
natural.
naturals, you know.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't
Probably just different albums being made, you know? When you're working on
yeah.
an album, you're all focused on that. You guys did a
Yeah.
lot of shows though, like a
Yeah,
lot.
there's a lot of shows
So
happening.
I guess a better question instead of that would have been uh is there an album that you guys completed that was released? Or was it like you just had a lot of songs and you perform a lot? Like was there
Right.
ever like anything dropped, a physical copy? Because back then it would have been like a pressed up CD of sort.
There's
Was
a
it
CD of joints of like singles I feel like we put out and like compiled
Yeah,
Hmm.
it to make it like,
To like sell at a
you
show
know,
or
it was
something.
like a mixtape or it's something. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
yo, damn, that's wild.
Crazy. I
yeah.
wonder
That is wild.
Oh,
I would
hey,
love to
open
hear that
do the one
music.
that I made with the snake background or with the
Hmm.
snake in the suit. Can you load that one up real quick?
Yeah. Which one is that, dude? Okay.
Um, yeah, because you remember that mixtape, Smellavision?
Yo, you guys know that's
Oh,
high res holding it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's high res right there.
That's so sick. On the background, that's so tight. Oh yeah,
That shit was tight.
definitely.
Dude,
Shout out to
dude.
High
I remember when you put
Res.
that out.
Yeah.
Yo, appreciate you, man. That was so much fun, like during that
I think I
time.
still have that CD.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Yo,
That's
let's
tight.
go. No, that
I know
was
I
too
probably
much
got it in
fun.
storage too.
Let's go, y'all. Like, now that was fun to make. Me and Flip, like, he really put his whole foot in it, man. Like, Flip really like compiled it to make it like just like super magical and like it was always fun to record with him. Uh,
Yeah, for
Yeah,
but
sure.
Flip
And
was
it
a
always
great
sounded
time.
good, quality.
Yeah, Flip. It was
that's
Flip was
all.
blowing studios out the water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like it
Mechanical
Yeah.
was
Kenny holding it down.
mechanical
Mechanical
Kenny,
Cannon,
mechanical
baby.
And a good guy.
Kenny.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Good guy, so
Yeah.
funny.
Great guy,
So good.
Shout out to
Did
great
I
DJ
backflip,
Flip Flop. Shout
shout
out
out
to
to Flip
DJ
Flop.
Flip Flop.
Great
Come
guy.
on now.
best
Did
backflip in the Northwest.
easy.
dude, remember every show people would start like
Yeah,
cheering for him to do a backflip?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude. It
Yo,
was
and he would
sick.
do it.
Yeah.
Flip, great
damn,
guy, man. Love that
great
guy.
guy. He could
He
hold
put
like a
out
stop sign pole and like hold his whole
Yeah,
body up.
Oh
yeah,
yeah. It's fucking
sideways
nuts, dude.
like
for
what?
minutes. I'm like, bro, he's not even tired.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. He
It
could
was
pick
like
me up
you
and
know.
like walk me through the doorway and stuff. It was sick. I
Flip
mean,
is a
what?
different type of
I
creep.
mean, what were you guys talking about? Dude could do a backflip, dude. Freaking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking
No, I
sick,
was gonna
dude.
ask, did I do the artwork? Do you remember? Because Flip
You,
did his mixtape at the same time, and
right,
I
the
did that
pifferific
one.
mixes.
Yeah.
This
Differentific.
one, my homie Ricky did,
Okay,
and
that's right.
but yeah, no,
Dude,
I remember you would be sending me joints on like we'd send each other back and forth stuff on like AIM back in the day, and like I think you had like a
Damn.
comic that you made of us, and like I
oh
think we were like sending
shit.
it back and forth. It was like Adventures
Dude,
of Lawz and
no.
Queasy. I'm trying to remember, damn,
Yeah,
on
that's
AIM, so
right.
you know,
Whoa.
Dang. That's
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 crazy.
crazy. I
crazy.
remember that.
remember that?
Dude.
Yeah. Damn.
Damn, that's
That's
crazy.
sick. That's whoa.
Damn.
Going back in the mind.
Yeah, opening those extra little doors, like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Damn. So
baby.
what was on this mixtape? Was it like other people's music? Was it
It's
Portland
online
rappers? Was it
actually. I'll put the link in the description. It's on
Okay,
SoundCloud.
For sure, this is definitely just a mix of just a lot of just kind of like music at the time and also just like a lot of random stuff too. And then like
sick.
local cats, like, the homies were doing drops. So like Ilmac did the intro because he was there recording right before I started. And he's like, yo, want me to do a drop? I was like, yeah, that'd be amazing. So he came through, Rob Boogie's on there.
Rob Boogie. Shout out to Rob Boogie. You guys see his stuff? He's killing it.
He's insane, bro.
Incredible.
Great
He's
guy.
incredible.
Another great person.
Great guy. Yes, for real. Great man.
Serious. And but yeah, speaking of Rob Boogie, I was talking to a friend the other night about, and you guys were talking about Hip Hop Tonight in a previous episode.
Oh yeah, he was there.
Yeah, and that's the first time I met him was there, and Kenny Fresh, I believe, was the first time I met him there as well.
Kenny Fresh.
And like DJ battles, rap battles, breakdance battles, like it was popping battles, like it was everything. And the cats that put it together were Hip Hop Today, who was DJ Zigzag, the Mighty Juggernaut, and DJ Bless One.
Yeah.
And Juggernaut specifically is really a lot of the reason I give it up to him to why I DJ, and really like a lot of reason why I put this mixtape out too, because like I really was inspired by those cats and their mixtapes. Starting DJing, thinking as like a hip hop DJ, it's like, oh, like I'm just gonna like use strictly hip hop. I'm a hip hop DJ just gonna play hip hop. And I heard his mixtape when I was like 14, and he was cutting up Vibrant Thing, the drums over Sarah McLachlan.
Oh, crazy.
And like my young mind was like, oh, there's no rules. You can mix whatever the hell you want. So I grabbed like a Snoop record and a Winnie the Pooh record and started like, let's just go. So hip hop today, hip hop tonight, those mixtapes, just everything. Like, god damn.
Yeah, that's shout out Juggernaut. Definitely legend.
Yeah. So did you do this straight vinyl or was it Serato at this point?
Yeah, so probably, it was definitely Serato. There was a couple of joints I think I did on vinyl, and then
it definitely came on CD.
Yeah, it was on CD. And then just try to drop a lot of like movie quotes, which was another inspiration from the Hip Hop Today cats, because they would be scratching like random movies in it, and I always thought that was so sick. So like the movie The Wood, there's a lot of clips from that in Smellavision. And like, what were the movies at the time? Like, I think Superbad, there's a couple of Superbad quotes in it. And like, just, it's just fun, man. Like,
dude, that's crazy. That's crazy you say that, because that takes me back to a time when we all were kicking it crazy. And Superbad was always in rotation. Didn't matter where we were at. If it was at somebody's crib, Superbad was on.
It's so funny, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Seriously. Next level.
Yeah. That is next level.
Yeah. It's like that, and like 40-Year-Old Virgin used to get run a lot too.
Yeah.
The ones, dude. Yeah. I have a serious question to ask you though. What are we actually smelling or seeing? What is the vision? What is the smell?
The vision of life, your true soul manifest. Okay. No, I have no idea. I think I was watching Futurama at the time, and they were talking about Smellavision in one of the episodes, and I was like, Smellavision? That sounds cool. Sick. And I was like, that's my mixtape name, it's on some silly stuff. I don't know.
As long as I don't gotta smell a cat fart, I'm down. I like I like the title. I like the idea.
That's a part of it too, They gotta fart, they gotta relieve themselves.
Dude,
release the demons.
I'm hyped to listen to this, and I'll have to say I think it's time for a little smoke break. So I've smoked to that. I will smoke to the Smellavision and the Queasy.
Smoke to the Queasy.
Dude. All right, we're back. What a good fucking smoke break that was. I needed a bong hit of this California OG Kush. My goodness. It's
Oh,
amazing.
wait.
Lawz, what are you smoking on?
I still got this ice cream cake.
Okay.
I've I've got I've been smoking on that for like a couple weeks. I got a couple zips of it so I can, have it for a little bit because it's real nice.
That's good, dude. That's a good bud. Sounds like a good bud. And F, what are you smoking on? What are you smoking on over there, bud?
Uh, I'm smoking on that Flim OG.
Oh shit.
It's very green. It'll
Yeah.
make you cough for sure.
Dude, a Northwest
Um,
classic. I heard you got
yeah,
the New
real.
York flu over there.
Yeah, New York flu, Flim OG. That definitely coming on and laughing has helped. So,
Yeah. Hell yeah,
it,
dude.
it is truly the best medicine.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why they say
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, dude. That's sick. That's sick. And Queasy, what are you smoking on?
Yeah, I'll eat to that. I got some brownies on deck
Oh yeah, this man's got some. Are these homemade brownies or are these from a dispensary?
from my friend.
From a friend,
Even
dude. Oh,
better.
sick,
There you
dude.
Made with
go.
Real
love.
friendly. Real friendly.
Classic. Classic Oregon. Classic Oregon thing right there. I love
Real
that.
brownies.
I
You
love that
know,
for us, dude.
from the
But
oven.
What are you smoking on,
me,
Calvin? Yeah.
the OG Kush.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's whatever. That's what I
He's
got. I
hot,
have
man. You don't know.
I
He's hot,
I have some Girl Scout cookie cake and I have some Blue Dream as well, but the Kush is just it's my favorite.
Yeah.
You know, this
Yo.
one in particular that I get is just my favorite. Dude. Can't what can I
No, I
say?
love it. When I visited you last time, you got me a zip of the Kush.
Hmm.
Uh,
That was sick. That was like on what's that movie? This Is the End when he gets there and he has like joints with his name written out on the coffee
Yeah,
table. That's what it felt
yeah,
like.
yeah,
that's
dude.
tight.
Jay.
He had a jar
Yeah,
of weed
Jay.
with it. You had a jar of weed with your name on it, dude. And I'm pretty sure we went and got in and out when I picked y'all up from the airport,
Yep.
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. So it was basically like this is the end. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Sick, dude. This background's sick. Well, I want to know what your
Yeah.
guys' favorite Bruce Willis movies are. Should we do a top three or top five, or what do you
I would
have off the
say I
top?
would say three.
Okay.
Yo.
Last thing.
I'm gonna go 5.
Yeah, you can
Damn.
hit the five. You can do as
There you
many as
go.
Yeah.
as you. Yeah, we'll say top
Okay.
five. Yeah, 3 to 5. Ed, you want to go first,
Got you.
or you want me to
Yeah,
go
fuck
first?
it. Yeah, you go first. Go ahead.
All right, I'll go first. I have to say, my favorite Bruce Willis movie is Die Hard with a Vengeance, and
That's a
that's the
good one.
third, the third Die
Yo.
Hard with Samuel L. Jackson. That movie, one of my favorite movies.
That one
I'll
is
say
really good.
that's my joint. It's like one of the ones I watch all the time as well. The Jackal, another movie I really
Oh
love.
yeah.
That's a great one.
Yo,
Got Jack.
Good
yeah.
choice.
Yeah, you got Jack
Yeah.
Black in there. Got
Oh,
Jack
it's a
Black, Richard Gere, right?
Richard Gere and a little
Fire.
like Northwest action as well and shit. I'd have to
Hmm.
put that in there. I'm
I'll have
gonna
to rewatch
say,
that soon.
yeah, dude, it's a good one. If you haven't seen The Jackal, I think they have like a new TV show that's like telling based off the same story or whatever. It's probably like a book or some shit. But
Oh shit.
I don't know if it's any good. And then I'm gonna do the whole 9 yards.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
that's my shit.
Yeah, dude, love
Great
that
choice.
movie. Yeah, Bruce Willis is my guy. I don't know where I'm at. Was that 4? Might be at 4.
Yeah, that's 4. Yeah, yeah.
This next one's tough because it's like I guess I'm gonna have to say The Fifth Element, but I'd also like to put like Moonrise Kingdom in there. But he's not really
Oh
like the
shit.
star of that movie, so I'll just like put that as like this Moonrise Kingdom is also a great movie. But yeah,
Oh, so good.
those are my five. I already forgot which ones I said, but those are the 5 ones
Yeah.
that I
I'll
did.
show you up top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if it was 4, I did 4. I don't know. I gave you an extra one or 5. All
Yeah.
right, who's up?
Yeah, I'll run it. All
Run
right.
it.
Some of these are gonna be the same, but who cares?
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
that's part
I'm
of the game.
going Moonrise Kingdom.
Yeah.
Um, this is an odd one, but I do remember watching this one a lot. Mercury Rising,
Yo.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
fire.
Damn. Yep.
That's that right. Random, Over the Hedge.
Over the Hedge.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yo, that movie
yeah,
slaps.
yeah.
Is he the
I need to put my
squirrel?
kids in it.
He, he the squirrel
He's
in there, like the main character?
oh, who was he? Hold on, I have to go. Yeah, yeah. No, he was. He was RJ. Yeah,
Damn, that's crazy.
yeah,
I don't know
Bruce
if I've
got that
seen that.
squirrel energy.
yeah. Super Squirrel, man. Death Becomes Her. Crazy.
Yo.
That
I don't know if
movie's
I've seen that
wild.
one.
Um,
And he's got some classics.
he has some classics. Die Hard with a Vengeance, of course.
Is that your
Yo.
favorite Die Hard?
That is my favorite Die Hard as well. Yeah. I mean, it's I haven't seen any of the newer ones, but that's the one that I've gone back to like over and over
Yeah.
throughout the years. Like that's the
Mhm.
one.
Mhm.
Another one. I mean, this
Top
is
10.
too easy. We're Sixth Sense, of course.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, for sure. Good call.
Too scary
Pulp
for me,
Fiction.
but you know.
That's fair.
That movie was
Pulp
scary as
Fiction.
hell.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction, also too scary for
Pulp.
me.
Yeah, too scary.
Terrifying.
Pulp Fiction's
Uh,
sick though.
Classic
Yeah,
horror.
yeah,
Classic.
dude. Pretty
Classic.
freaky if you ask
Unbreakable.
me.
Yeah.
Unbreakable, that's a good one too.
Yeah, and then the last one, I know we're well over five. I'm gonna do the Last Boy Scout.
Last Boy
Yeah,
Scout.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't even throw in Sin City. We'll leave Sin City out. And 12 Monkeys.
Oh,
There's too many. There's too
Dude, there's
many.
Yeah,
too many,
that's like
dude. He's a
honorable
yo.
legend.
mention.
When
Honorable
I
He's a
mention,
wrote them,
dude.
legend.
I was like, I'm at like 12 movies deep right now.
Yeah, because there's so many.
Man.
Shout out to Bruce Willis.
Fire movies. Shout out to
Yeah.
Bruce Willis.
I
Hopefully.
forgot about a lot of them too.
Oh, Death Becomes Her. I have seen that movie. Yeah, that's a good one.
Classic.
Yeah. Damn. Jeez. All right, who's up next? Cobra?
Yeah, I'll go. So I'm gonna say my number one is definitely gonna be The Fifth Element, and
Yeah.
then
All right.
number two, I'm going with North. You guys remember that movie
Yes.
No.
Which one?
with Elijah Wood? North.
That's like one of his first films, right? He's hella young.
Yeah, where he Elijah Wood. He's in the movie. He's a kid, and he doesn't like his parents, so he wants to be adopted. And then Bruce Willis just kind of shows up in different parts of the journey and gives them like advice or whatever.
I don't remember that one at all.
Yeah, and he like travels around the world
No.
being adopted by different parents.
I'm
It's
still
another
laughing
horror
at the
film. Another horror.
I'm still laughing at the intro.
Yeah, the intro was pretty good.
That was too
You'll
good.
you'll have to watch it. You'll have to watch it. It's North.
That
It's
was
a
like
good
right
movie.
after Good Son too, I think.
It's fucking funny.
Good Son was crazy.
Oh,
Which was
that's
really cute
wild.
film. Cute film. You gotta check it out. Good
Yeah,
Son.
yeah. Watch
Good,
it.
good
Cute.
son.
Adorable.
That
Cute.
movie was crazy. All right, and then my third one, I'm just going with the OG Die Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that. And is that your favorite Die Hard?
Yeah,
Yeah. Can't go wrong.
yeah, it's a
No.
good one, and that's
No.
my top three.
Yeah.
Great picks.
Bro.
Please.
Bangers. All right, bet. The Moonrise Kingdom, it's so good. Or Moonrise Kingdom, not the, throwing the in there. The Moonrise Kingdom. I'm putting the on everything. The Fifth Element, that's correct.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's correct.
Uh,
Save it for that. Save it for that one.
Save check. Unbreakable. I really enjoy Unbreakable. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
it
same.
was tight. He did a
It was
good
good.
job, and I know there was like other like Glass and what's the other one? Split.
Split. Yeah.
But that first,
it's like a
Unbreakable's-
trilogy.
Yeah, but that first one was I really enjoyed.
Unbreakable's the one.
Yeah, I didn't
Mhm.
see the other ones. I didn't even know
Badass
about that,
movie.
honestly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah. It's something to Pete, but that first one's really the one.
That's the one for sure.
Pulp Fiction,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Pulp Fiction.
good
Shit's
one.
crazy.
And
Classic.
yeah, great film, great music.
Yeah, great
Mhm.
Yeah.
music.
Long.
Yeah, yo. And number five is Look Who's Talking.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude. I
Yeah.
Because
almost had
damn
that.
if
I
we,
almost
me
put
and my
that on
sister
there.
didn't run that VHS a
Oh
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
man.
sure.
man. That's a
For
Ultra
classic.
sure.
Travolta's in there. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is a classic,
Much
dude.
love. Much
Yeah.
love.
That's a
That
good
Yeah.
one.
that movie got some good meaning there for sure.
Those are
Yeah,
vibe.
dude.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's sick. And your
And
favorite Die Hard
then
movie?
I'll go with the first one, that Christmas
Yep.
classic.
Christmas
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Up in the
Christmas
building
classic.
in the vents.
Yep.
Yeah. It's badass.
I
Dude,
love the TV version where they edited him to say Yippee Ki Melon Farmer. I
Dude,
couldn't
that's
stop
so
saying that after I
fire,
saw the
bro.
TV version. There's some other guy's
So,
voice too, dubbing it, so it didn't even sound like Bruce Willis.
Oh
that's
shit.
hard, dude.
Yippee-ki-yay, melon farmer.
Yes.
That is wild, bro. That's so crazy.
Those like UPN movie Friday night special joints that would like run or whatever, like forget about
Yeah,
it.
That's so fire,
that
dude.
is wild.
Damn, man.
Dude, sick
Melon
fact.
Crazy.
farmer's crazy.
Sick fact.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Phone's ringing. Phone's ringing. We got a call from Thunderbird Kelly. He's got a random fact of the day for us. Let's take a break, see what he's got to say.
And now, a TBK random fact of the day.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? As you can hear, I'm a little under the weather, but the show must go on. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Please stay safe. Wash your hands. Do all the good stuff to protect yourself from others when you sick. Stop going to places when you sick. Yo nasty ass. Why you coming outside when you sick? You coughing all the way. All over everything. That's all I got for now. Stay safe, y'all. Bye.
Exactly.
All right.
But
All right.
but still
Thank
appreciate.
you.
Yeah, all right, there we go. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Thunderbird Kelly, for that wonderful message. I'm
Yeah.
sorry if you're feeling a little down and out, Thunderbird. We'll help you feel better soon. Get well
Yeah.
soon.
Yes.
You can donate, slide into Lawz's DMs, and don't donate to Thunderbird's health and
Yep.
well-being, so he can keep giving us some random facts of the day. Keep washing your hands. That's always a good idea. That's just always a good
Always.
idea.
Yeah.
I
Give
hate
people
Yep.
space.
I
That's
hate people who
always a
don't
good
wash their
idea.
hands. I hate when
Stay
you go in the
inside.
bathroom and people don't wash their hands. Look at that beautiful.
That
Oh
was the
man.
worst. That was the
That's
worst
the
thing about
worst.
being a server. Seeing all the people
Ooh.
not wash their hands. I'm like, bro, you were. What is
It
happening
was my
here?
bad dog. My bad dog, y'all. What about the kids who would, when you were like in grade school, and the kid who would like put his pants all the way down to the floor at the urinal, his
Oh,
butt out at the urinal? Did you have
that's when you
a
just
kid like
come
that at
right
your
up next
school?
to them, just
Yeah, always. Every school.
You
smack
always
them
show
right in the
his
tuchus. You smack them right in the tuchus. Pull your pants up, buddy. You pull your damn pants up. What are you doing? You're a stupid child.
Good.
You
I
pissed on the front of your
was
jeans and shit.
yo,
you got right down the middle of your jeans. You got little dribbles.
ruining
Yeah,
those bugle boys, bruh.
for
Yeah, dude,
real.
that's crazy. That's crazy. Well,
Don't do it.
I don't know who teaches that. I don't know. I'm sorry if you were that kid. If you were that kid, you would never admit it either.
Yeah,
Their parents
true.
probably never told them, hey, don't do that.
I never would.
But my thing
Yeah,
is,
that was always weird.
was their dad doing that, or I guess maybe.
Is this learned?
Yeah,
Yeah, who
Yeah,
did
is
you
this a
see do
learned
that?
behavior?
you walk in the bathroom, it's just a grown man with his pants to the bottom of his shoes, ass
Yeah,
out eating. What the hell, dog?
any people in the comms, let us know if you grew up You walked in on your mammy or your pappy, pants down, pissed and standing
Yeah.
up, and you said, "I'm gonna do this in front of a lot of people all the
in
time
a public space.
in
And
a public space."
you know how you're asking if you walked in and saw people do that? Comment too if you were one of those people that did do that
Yeah,
and why you did that.
yeah. No shame.
Yeah,
We're not trying to
yeah,
shame you.
Yeah, we're
yeah,
curious.
yeah. Kids were
Comfort
definitely
is
doing
king, you
that.
know?
We
Gotta
weren't.
do
Yeah, I wasn't about to do that. I was like, "What the hell?
Yeah,
Just
Okay.
go in the stall. Just go in the.
if
Why
that's your
you
thing.
I
just
regret
call?"
I regret bringing this up as a topic.
Nah, this is gold. This is gold.
It needed to be talked about, dude. It
For
needs to
real. We all were
stop.
thinking about it. You remember. Hey.
As soon as you said it, it brought it all back, bro. As soon as you said it, I was like, "Oh, I
So
do
funny,
remember
dude.
seeing those kids, and that was weird as shit."
Dude, we had a
Bless their
kid.
hearts.
We had a kid in our school who was just like just loved fucking shit up. And one time he went in the bathroom and he like wrapped his hand in something like a t-shirt, lit that bitch on fire, and then just started like walking around the halls. That dude was, yeah, he was wild. He was a wild
Dude.
boy. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, he was
Damn, that's
Uh,
wild.
crazy.
that man
Yeah.
is in jail now.
I was gonna
I'm
say, what's
sure.
he up to
I don't
now?
know where. I
Damn.
don't know. I don't know where he is. He's
The
got
Human
some.
Torch.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Denied
yeah,
He
for
definitely.
real.
admission.
He had a lot of other stories. I'm blanking on his name. My bad, dog.
No, yeah, we need to hear more
But
about him because there was some things going on in that household. Wow, there was
dude,
some things going on in that
dude.
house. That kid was
There was another time. This is a different kid, but he he was like rode BMX bikes or whatever, or like dirt bikes and shit. And we had like this
type.
big shipping container that was outside the side of our middle school. And at one point, he's like, "I'm gonna get up on that and jump off it," you know. And so
Whoa.
it's like after school, and the whole school's like outside gonna watch him do
Ready.
this.
Like
He's
hot
ready, bro.
rod.
Yeah, he climbs up, he gets on the thing, and he goes "Oop," and just nose dives.
Indo.
Dude, just nose dive. It was crazy.
What grade was this?
Damn.
It was either I was either in like sixth, seventh grade, somewhere around there. He was probably eight. I
That's
think he was
amazing.
eighth. I think he was an eighth grader at the time.
Damn.
Yeah, he
That's
Yeah,
probably
sick.
thought in his mind going so differently than it
dude.
actually how it
No,
happened.
he just kind
Yeah,
of like pussed out. Like he just kind of pussed out, and just like "Weep," fell, and was like, "Damn."
Dang.
I mean, not
damn.
saying I would have done anything different. I might have pussed
Oh
out
yeah,
too,
for
but I
sure.
also would not have been up there.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said I was gonna do it.
Yeah,
Okay, so
but
speaking of BMX bike shit, does
yeah.
anyone have any like real bad, like like just crazy crashes that you had personally?
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Give
Oh
me
yeah.
one.
I
Who
got
wants to
one,
go?
but I got a good one. It's this one's for Anon. When we must have been
Shout out
like
Anon. Shout out Anon.
fifth, sixth grade.
Hmm.
Um, there was a elementary school over by where we lived, and there was a forest in the background. So we just made a little BMX track, and then I made this one jump. It was like where this big tree came down, and the root stuck out of the ground a little bit. So we got dirt, piled it up, you know. So it was made like at an angle, so you can like hit it like a small jump, or you could hit it big. And I
Hmm.
kept hitting it big because I rode bikes longer or whatever. But then Anon, he's like, I'm gonna hit it, and he jumps and he goes, and he kind of endos like that, but not bad,
Yeah.
Still, it's like a 2 foot jump, but when you're
Hmm.
fifth grade, it's pretty big.
Hmm.
And endos, the bars turn and hit him
Oh
right in
no.
the chest, and he
Ooh.
scratched up his knee, right?
Ooh.
Pretty good. And I
Ooh.
feel hella bad because I was the one who was like, yeah, you should do it. And
Yeah.
then I'm like, here, let's go to my house. We go to my house, and I get like some band-aids, but I also get the peroxide. Like we've been getting
Oh,
cut up, so we've been did that as a kid.
yeah.
Ooh.
He's
Ooh.
never had peroxide. I wasn't thinking about it. I just get like a whole cap full and dump it on his knee. And
Damn.
he's looking at it, and then it just starts foaming up. And he's like, just, grabs the rag. It's just killing.
Ooh.
It was so classic though. I
Ooh.
Damn,
felt
that's a
so
good
bad.
one.
That's funny
That's a
as
good
fuck,
one.
dude.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
But that's one of my favorites,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
one I
that's a good
remember
one.
forever.
Damn.
Damn. Yep. Had a few spills for sure.
Sorry,
Few
Anon.
different
Yeah.
spills. Yeah, sorry, non.
Yeah.
Another
Sorry,
one.
non.
Shout out Anon. I've known
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
Big
since I was in
shots.
fifth grade.
Big shows.
That's crazy.
Wow. Fifth grade?
What
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah, fifth grade. That's like my longest friend.
Yep.
That's so
Well, that's
dope.
enough. That's
Yeah.
like enough of non-talk. It's like longest friend, but he's not in green team or anything. Like he's not green team. He's like not in.
Oh, shit.
He said, okay, kid, moving
All right,
on, moving
dude.
on.
How many albums have you made with him, dude? Like, come on.
Like one.
Bullshit, dude.
Uh,
No, we gotta have a non on here for sure,
Oh, for
dude. Like,
sure.
that'd be
one of the
great.
funniest people. Not to put
He's
any
so
pressure on him
funny.
when he does come on here, but he's one of the funniest people, dude.
Yeah.
Love
He's
that
Always
great.
on
guy.
point. Always on
Yeah,
point.
dude. That's
Always,
crazy to know somebody that long is nuts, huh?
Dude. And he's been
it's
like
crazy.
that since I known him. Just always just right on time, right. Yeah.
Yeah, mean jump shot.
Sense of
Mean
jit.
jump shot.
Everybody got
Dude,
a
it's
mean
crazy.
jump shot.
Playing
He does have a
basketball.
mean jump shot.
Dude, he'll be playing basketball and like people like before they're even ready to go up to the shot, he's already blocking it, getting it. And his shot was crazy because it was like a diagonal spin and it's just
Yeah, he did have a
wet
crazy
every
spin.
time. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
sick.
Fire jump shot.
Yeah, dude.
Damn,
Wolfen.
shout out to Anon. Shout
Yeah,
out to
shout out to the
Anon for sure.
Wolfens. Shout out to Non, dude.
Oh yeah.
Freaking A. I would say I'll smoke to that, dude. This is gonna be the last smoke break for the episode. It ain't a podcast,
Yeah.
it's a TV show. And yeah, shit. Smoke your tweeds. I'll smoke to that.
It ain't easy being queasy. It ain't easy being queasy. Yeah. I might blow jumps if you squeeze me. It ain't easy being queasy.
That Hall and Oates field. That Hall and Oates field, dude. Damn.
Yo. In the ocean. Just on the yacht.
Exactly. Cruising that boat life. Me and Lawz did an album. Speaking of albums we've done, called Boat Life. Came out in 2014, I think.
Hell
14 or
yeah.
15. I'll double check it right
Mhm.
now.
We made it in 2013, like right before I left Portland. I think it might have been the last project I made in that house.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a concept
Oh.
album. It's a concept album, so it's sick.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's called Boat Life.
It looks like July 8th, 2014. So
There you go.
next month.
Yo. Yo, I need a bump.
That's crazy.
There
Yeah.
it is.
It's a good one. I was still finding my voice, so a lot of those tracks I was yelling a bit on the raps, but other than that, it's a fun listen, and it's a concept album about me and Lawz, and we're like some international drug dealer, James Bond, 00420 type of fellas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And during
we're
that time,
yeah, exactly, dude. We're traveling on
Type
our
shit.
boats, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Type shit.
and that summer too, I was out on the
Shit.
boat like all summer too. So it was
Mhm.
perfect just listening to it while you're making it out on the boat.
Damn.
Yep, it's definitely boat worthy.
Yeah,
That's tight.
all the vibes of the instrumentals are in the samples we used and shit. Yeah, dude, Boat Life. Give it a good old listen. If you gotta find it, it'll be in the link in the bio.
Yeah, I'll
or
put it in
whatever.
there.
Yo, I got a
Yes.
bump.
And if you've heard it, comment your favorite track. Comment, like, subscribe, or F's gonna slide into your DMs and bully you. He's gonna
Yeah.
cyberbully you.
We'll
So
say very mean things.
if you're watching this, you better like and subscribe, dude.
Yeah.
That's my new tactic. I'm just gonna threaten the listeners.
Yeah.
Look,
It's gonna work.
here's what you're gonna do.
Yeah. Like, here, you little twerp.
Oh, listen here, you little dingbat. I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do.
Give me your milk money, worm. Type shit.
Yeah, that's what we do. It all smoke to that. Damn. Oh, I guess we never pick which movie we're watching next week. We should decide that before we sign off.
Oh, there we go.
Do we have an idea?
Ooh.
I'll vote Cable Guy. And then if you guys have an idea, but then we could just, if we all pick one.
I don't know. App, you got one?
I mean, I'm always happy to watch Cable Guy.
All right, looks like it's the Cable Guy. So next week we're watching the Cable Guy. So if you want to keep up with us, I don't know where it's on streaming or if you got it on VHS like me and the Lawzy, and
Yep.
you watch it on VHS. So Cable Guy, Jim Carrey, freaking
Hilarious.
Matthew Broderick, Jack Black, directed by
Jack
Ben
Black.
Stiller.
Heat.
Heat, a heater, a slept-on heater.
Yeah.
A great movie. Yeah, dude. Well, you guys got anything else you want to get off your chest before we end this here situation?
Man, I just want to give thanks, y'all. It's great being on here. This is fun as hell.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
so glad you
appreciate
came
you.
on
Yeah,
here.
bro.
Yeah,
Man,
Thank you
appreciate
for
y'all.
joining, man.
yeah. You're welcome
I
back
couldn't miss it,
anytime.
dog.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
let
part
us
two.
know. Exactly.
Yo,
You got another
I'm
movie you
super
want to
down.
watch? Mm-hmm.
Hell
Dude,
yeah. It's wild to be
appreciate
here
you.
in the universe of all smoke to that. This is tight.
Yeah, dude. Dude,
Yeah,
you
Get
came
it,
in
baby?
strong.
bro.
Best
Yeah,
guest rating.
best guess rating. Yeah, dude.
Ever. Yeah,
Facts, big
ever.
facts.
Yo,
Yeah.
Well,
it was so
have
much
to
fun
do
to
like
do it.
dude, we'll have to do like awards for at the end of the year. We'll give
Yeah.
out awards.
The Smokies.
The one year
Yes.
we'll give out
Yeah,
awards.
Smoky. Yeah,
That'd be
dude.
so
I'll smoke to that
The
Smoky.
VHSs. The VHSs.
Smoky.
VHSs.
Yeah, dude.
The VHSs.
The little Smokies.
Oh my God. You get like a gold tape. That'd be tight.
That would
Yeah.
be tight.
Actually.
Would be tight. Yeah, dude. It'll be spray painted gold.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
spray paint it.
exactly.
I'll paint
It'll be
them. I'll
that-
hand paint them.
We'll have
Yeah,
somebody
maybe.
go crazy, do some like hand style shit on it. Gold tape, gold VHS.
Try to play it in my VCR and I'll break my VCR.
like the Fifth Element tried to do to me. The Fifth Element tried to take me out, man. What the fuck?
Yo.
Dang.
Dang.
I was like,
crazy.
oh no. All good. We'll be back. We'll get a new one. Well, that was another episode of All Smoke to That, dude. Lawz, take us out.
Fuck you.
I'll smoke to that. I'll smoke to that. Calvin and Lawz sitting far back with a new episode of I'll smoke to that. I'll smoke to that. Oh!
Coming through, Queasy.
Yo, this is so tight. It's so good to see y'all and talk to y'all. I feel like it's been like so long, and like this is
Dude,
just what
exactly.
just what I need. You my
Yeah,
guy.
same. Dude, that's why we do it.
100%. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is
100%.
tight. Yo,
Yeah.
for real. Oh my God. And I don't miss the episode, y'all, for real. Like
Dude, thank
I
you.
remember one
Appreciate that.
episode you were talking about like if you're really about it, yo, hit you some trivia. Y'all can hit me with trivia. Like I watch.
Yeah. That's so funny. I don't even think Ep watches all the episodes. Ep, you ever watch the episodes?
Some of them. Some of them.
no.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's a
I mean,
no.
you're in it. So like,
Some
you
of
know,
them.
you're
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
A few.
Yeah, Lawz watches
But
them the most.
Yeah, Law's that. Yeah.
Yo,
gotta
start
so
have
watching
it.
good,
more.
y'all.
But they
I'm
do
so glad
get,
y'all
but
love
they
doing
do get
it.
passed around though. They do get passed
Appreciate
around
that.
a lot, and people love it. So glad you
Yeah,
That's sick, dude.
I've been getting a lot of
tuned
good
in,
feedback,
bro.
which is tight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
dude.
love it. People
It's
love
so
it for
good.
sure.
Like for us, you like doing the dishes and like throw it on. It's like y'all are here. Like we're just like kicking it. Like it's tight.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
that's it. That's what I love to hear. That was the whole point of it. I was like, if as long as we can do that and people can feel that, that's like makes it worth it. You know what I
So
mean?
For
good.
sure.
Because that's what the
It's
podcasts I listen to do for me. It just makes me feel like I'm like kicking it with my friends, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good feeling. So yeah,
Yeah,
Exactly.
as long as we keep it on that vibe, then like that's tight, dude.